What up, YouTube? I'm WebMike, and I'm a nerd who wants to talk about that new Shards of the Past Vader fan film by Star Wars Theory. Man, first off, I gotta say thank you. The craft, the passion, and quality of this labor of love is something really special. I mean, I can say just as a fan film it looks good, but it's a dang good Star Wars mini-film. I mean, the title alone sets it up pretty well with the Empire. For some it brings hope, for others fear. But for Darth Vader, it brings only suffering. That's a good thing to set this thing up with, because if you're going to tell a story about Vader, you can't not touch on this. He is the next Sith Lord of pain. Suffering is just like breathing to him. No pun intended, with that iron lung he's got in there. But his suit is also like a tomb of Anakin. He is always reminded of the weaknesses of him, the decisions that brought him there. I mean, he says that Anakin is dead, he killed him, but I think we know, thanks to Return of the Jedi, Anakin was never really gone. It's just a matter of when was he subdued and this Darth Vader took over. And speaking of the character, I'm really glad that we got to see him cut loose on this one, just like in Rogue One. We don't need to see it, but it's nice to see what can be done now with the modern special effects. I mean, back in the original trilogy days, you were limited with what you could do, whereas now, almost anything you can imagine can be put on the screen and look really damn good. Gotta say, that opening scene also reminded me of that one line from the comic books, all I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. And then he just cuts loose on everyone. I gotta say that there's a definite challenge to this, because Darth Vader has an immobile mask. He can't do expressions with his face, so it's all down to voice inflection, body language, tone. What else can he do? Oh yeah, the subtext of how he speaks and what he says, or what he doesn't say. Or maybe some other nonverbal cues I'm missing, but yeah. It was really impressive to see him do that, and also get to showcase the master and apprentice relationship that exists between Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine, because, gotta say, it does feel new. Like, this film is taking closer to the end of the Revenge of the Sith than it is over to the beginning of A New Hope. Like, it's definitely more close to the ending of Revenge of the Sith than it is the beginning of A New Hope. But, yeah, that was really something else. And also, what they used to bring in this story, Padme. I mean, if you're going to talk about Anakin's suffering and the reason why, you can't not bring up Padme. And that was a beautiful way to show that you can bring in a bridge between the prequel trilogy and the old trilogy, and fans connect with it. I mean, we really connected with it. What did it hit? Number 2 viral on YouTube? Thank God. I mean, this is a work of art. I'm glad to see them get the recognition for it. I mean, what was another thing that did this? Oh yeah, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the video game. Again, tied in the events of the Clone Wars to the Galactic Civil War that happens in the original trilogy. And fans loved it, connected with it. We love to play through it, learn more about these characters, some old, some new. But, like, I mean, even myself, as critical as I get of the prequels, more so Attack of the Clones, not so much The Phantom Menace or the Revenge of the Sith. I can like those movies, but I'm allowed to be critical. But still, though, don't hate them. You know. Anyway, though, I want to say thank you again to Danny Ramirez, the director of this Star Wars Theory, for finding all these other creative people and bringing them together and making this happen. Their craft, their passion, and the quality of this. It really shows how much skin in the game they had to this again, because Disney said they could not make any money off of this. They can't crowdfund for this. This is all coming out of his own money. And how much was that? $100,000. No return on investment other than doing what he wants and hopefully seeing other people like it. And thankfully they've been rewarded with that, and we're hopefully going to see episode 2 of this. I understand there is a bit of a controversy surrounding this, but right now I just wanted to say thank you and give my thoughts on this. Looking forward to the next one. WebMike out.